everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing a VOD review. This is actually for Kazu. We've done quite a few Kazu VODs previously, and actually they are up in silver 1 now, which is huge. We're almost gold. Obviously I've seen Kazu's Mercy's pretty much in the absolute depths of the bottom of bronze, basically. So it's really nice. Obviously, to see them climb and see them improving and everything. And I guess we'll kind of look to see what we can do in this VOD in order to try and get ourselves up into gold. If you guys want any help with your Mercy, would you like your own free Mercy VOD review? I do them live on my Twitch on Sundays at 2 PM in the UK, but don't worry if you can't make that time, as I also do them offline and upload them straight to YouTube as well. They only cost 7,500 Koala Moolah, or channel points as they're probably better known, which you can get completely for free by watching my streams basically. I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays at around 5:30 PM UK, so be sure to hop on over there, get saving, and you can have your very own VOD either shown live on stream or be done offline and just be posted to YouTube afterwards. For more info, do not be afraid to hop into the stream or come and join the Koala Creek Discord and ask one of my lovely mods over there. The link for that will be in the description. Now, back to the VOD. And yeah, so I guess I kind of just talk about kind of what they put. All I can tell you is that you will thoroughly enjoy this VOD. This will give me confidence, Kazu. I believe that in this game might have been on me, or I did some major mistakes and caused the team to struggle more than they should have. I also want to know about my Valks, since I felt like I was holding on to it until Overwatch 3 at some points. The game ended a... JK, you'll find out. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Kazu. So I guess I don't know what you mean by I'm going to enjoy this VOD. I'm going to be intrigued into why I'm going to enjoy this VOD. And yeah, I guess we're kind of just get straight into it. We are using Mage. Obviously, people know I'm not a massive fan of Mage, but I do like this combo with the little, what's called, this little charm. I can't remember what the charm is, but it fits really well with the skin. But we keep on going. Looking at the team comp, we have a really good damage boostful team comp. Nice. Really good how you don't end up following up with a soldier. Love how you're going to already start off by damage boosting the Bastion. So really nice. Really good positioning as well to begin with, which is completely fine. Bastion popped that very early, but that's fine. Nice damage boost here. So there's Echo on point. Oh. Okay. Okay, I respect you going in, but at the same time, you don't need to, okay? Make sure they're just, kind of pinging and saying, hey, the Echo is here. And then, we could just, focus the damage boost onto the soldier in order to get the Echo. Because once she starts flying up in the air, it's going to be really hard, what's called, for us to shoot. By the way, my mini AFKs was me scratching my head, okay? I love it, but we keep going. Obviously, nice peel back for your honor. Really nice. Just fortunate that your Bastion ends up being in a bad spot here. We can maybe look to do a res. Nice. Lovely res. Very nice. Love as well that, to go straight back to your soldier. Very nice. Nice. Love this. I love how you're playing it in a way that you can help your soldier if you need to, but also helping your Bastion. Really good positioning right now. Love as well your balance of your beams right now. I think I would have maybe looked to kind of push up more a little bit with the Bastion, just because obviously it's in that turret form. But honestly, really great so far. Love your position to try and help both these guys. Really nice. We'll keep on going though. So I can hear Echo coming round again. Because I can hear this Echo coming round again, I would look to maybe GA myself kind of away from her, basically. Just to make sure that, obviously, we're not going to end up getting focused down. Because this Echo has, a weird obsession with coming round onto the point, basically. So I would look to maybe kind of, just, what's it called? To get away from her a little bit sooner. Nice peel. Oh! Oh, you slayed. You slayed with that, what's called, that staff hit. Nice peel, obviously, for the honor. Really nice. Obviously, lovely little hit onto the Genji as well. You wanted him gone, which I respect. Very nice. Because he end up doing now, basically. So we end up peeling away from the honor. Just make sure when you're doing, a little peel away like this, make sure that they're still looking for the honor. And then instead of you, because you've done this twice now, you've done this, little super jump upwards. Is this getting us any good positioning? No, not really, okay? If we were to super jump ourselves upwards, go up onto this tower. The reason is because if we vibe upon this tower, can you see how it's still blocking, it's actually helping us block out LOS of people a lot sooner? Because if we're vibing up here, can you see how, we're putting off angles better? Compared to if we're going up to here, can you see how, we're opening up these angles a little bit more? What would make it even better is if we used it to kind of, come up onto this high ground if we desperately need to, and then we can vibe up here, basically. Or we can just stay low to the ground and play under here, basically. But don't just kind of, just what's called be fling yourself up. Like this, basically, because it's not giving us any, good positioning. Alright? But so good. Keep it going. Nice damage boost here onto the Bastion. Very nice. Lovely beam management. I love how, like, you know, you damage boost in the Bastion up until the Diva gets D-max, then you go for the heals and you flick it straight back on to get rid of the Diva afterwards. Absolutely beautiful beam management here. Really, really nice. I think there was an attempt to go up there. No, it's alright. Nice heals here. What I would do here, oh, I get this. This is a head scratch moment, okay? But if we didn't have an itchy scalp, I'd be looking to push up a little bit more here, looking for some staggers. I would push up with my hog in order to, like, to try and get him like maybe a second hook off, because obviously he hasn't used a hook in a while. So I'd maybe like start pushing up with him, looking for like some staggers, something like that. Maybe looking for the Bastion. If we didn't have an itchy head, obviously it looks like we had an itchy head, but it's all good. We're going back in now, which is great. Oh, okay, Bastion's gone. Can we res that? Yes, we can. Instead of doing like a little like mini super jump rise, which is cute, don't get me wrong, but I would have definitely just done this just as a normal GA, just so that we, sorry, a normal res, just so then we have our GA back in order we can like go and like help these guys basically. But it's all good. I've been looking to kind of look to see how we can help our hog maybe, but he's kind of fine now, which is all good. Nice sling in always to try and like help our soldier, which is completely fine. Nice. As we're playing here, because I know that you're trying to focus on all your team, which is really, really great, just if you can try just kind of alter your sight, kind of so you're kind of like flicking between these two ever so slightly. The reason is because we've seen this Echo come around the side twice already, and if she does the exact same thing again, we don't want to be kind of, you know, caught out by it, so we want to be trying to focus it. Also, we have Genji, and Genji can very easily, like, you know, come from the side as well, and you can hear him like deflecting kind of on that side. So if you can, try just kind of be flicking between the two like this, just to make sure that, you know, you're keeping eyes on these people that are coming from this side, but also you can help these guys that are going to be all main and everything. But still kill him, keep him going. Very, very nice. Nice heals here. Just remember as well, we don't need to push forward. Nice damage boost onto the Bastion ult, because obviously nobody else is peeking it. Very, very nice. What I would do here is I would alter my positioning here, because I know obviously people are going to start coming main. And also they have this Kitsune Rush main, and you can hear, you know, Adaptive Circus engaged, Bastion. So if you can, we just don't want to peek this at all anymore, okay? I would look to kind of correct my positioning as I'm trying to help the soldier here by coming around back here, because then we'll come, you know, we can still help the Bastion by jiggle peeking like this, but also going out of LOS of these guys. After I ate that Genji up, I became fearless. No, it kind of feels like it, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, yes, you know, we get the Genji once, but you know, that's like your 1 out of 10 times when you 1v1 a Genji that you're gonna end up getting him, okay? So if you can, try just kind of adjust your positioning ever so slightly, just to make sure that you're kind of like, you know, being a little bit more fearful of him, okay? We keep on going though. So here's a coin for your Bastion. Fortunately, Arna ends up getting pushed down. Nice. Yeah, I feel like at this point we just need to reset. Nice, going obviously, you know, still meant to keep your hog alive, which is really, really great. Nice. We can actually maybe use our Valk to stall out in a second if we want to. I'd Valk here. The reasoning is because we want to try and keep this point contested, okay? We can see our soldier coming back. We know that our Bastion and our Honor have respawned. Hog is going to have his hook back online, and also us Valking is going to give us a better, you know, chance of what's called, of, you know, healing him, because obviously there's more HP per second healed for Mercy. So what I would do here, this is absolutely beautiful what you've done here, you know, trying to, like, you know, stall it out, like going all the way over here, coming like back to coming up your hog, really, really nice. However, at this point, I would then pop my Valk. I would pop my Valk, and with this point, you can kind of like just vibe above it, like, you know, be using the payload as like pieces of cover, maybe using your hog to like mini GAs to get in and out basically. But I would use my Valk here to stall us out, because we know there's people going to be coming back. Soldier's going to be coming back. We keep our hog up. Honor and Bastion going to be coming back. We have a Nano coming up as well. So if Honor's coming back and Nano into one, this could really, really like absolutely change into our team vibe. You know, absolutely like change amazingly basically. So if we can, try to use our Valk basically. I was scared and forgot about Valk. Dude, if you get scared, check for your Valk. That's my biggest thing. Like I have a really bad habit of, as soon as I get scared, I pop my Valk. But no, definitely we should have popped it here, because this is definitely a winnable team fight for us, especially because you managed to keep this hog up so well and everything, which I really, really applaud you for. I'd pop the Valk here just to stall at this point. But it's all good. I'm gonna see what we end up doing though. So nobody hasn't touched the point, which is unfortunate. We end up kind of getting dove, basically. But I would have definitely used my Valk to stall out a little bit more there. But it's all good. Oh, I thought he was going to get another pick off, but he didn't, unfortunately. But it's all good. Next team fight, obviously we have Nano and we have Valk. I would try to obviously not look to do both at the same time, but if you have to, then you have to, because especially because you use other ults. We have a Doom now instead of a a hog, which is kind of good, but at the same time, it, you know, it depends on how our honor plays, basically. But it's all good. Sorry, I was having a bit of my drink. Nice, okay. So as we're doing this, I've been looking a bit about as well. We do have a cast now as well, which is another, like, really good damage boost target. So, Nano Valk. No, we don't want to Nano Valk. We want to either use Nano or we want to either use Valk. If we do end up Nano Valking... I'm just gonna keep on playing because I feel like that's what's gonna happen. For some reason. I feel like there's a vibe. Nice switching the beams for whoever's obviously, you know, doing the most, basically. I would look to start backing out a little bit more here than what you're doing. Like, make sure you're using your GAs to kind of, like, back off a little bit further back, basically. Just because, once again, we don't want to be taking this extra damage, but also we want to try and, like, you know, be using still pieces to cover. So if you can try just to back off a little bit more than what we have done. But not really, really great. Nice. We'll probably back off a little bit more now. Nice damage boost onto your castle as well. Nice. Very, very nice. So once again, if we feel like this team fight is winnable, which it definitely is, I would Valk here. I would Valk here. What we can do here is we can Valk, because bear in mind, this is really good for a dodge of the Diva Bomb. What we could do to make this dodge a little bit better and also manage to stay with our team is we can use what's called a wall bounce here. What we can do is we just all we need to do is just attach our beam to someone that's main, and then essentially just kind of hover off, bomb, whoop, little wall bounce, and we're back up. Now we drop down, which is completely fine because this is also like a really, really good position to be in. But then now, look at this poor little Mercy. Like, look at her. All sad and all alone. There's no one here beside me. Like, you know, you're like, what's it called? You're like completely by yourself, basically, okay? So if you can, try just to kind of pop your Valk as soon as, like, you know, the bomb's gone. Come in to come and do this res onto the soldier, wherever his orb may be. Where is it? He was, like, stood around here. Hold on, I need to find the soldier orb. Where did the soldier die? Oh, okay, so it's down here. I was like, where's the soldier? All right, but yeah, no. So what I would do as soon as this Valk, sorry, as soon as this bomb has gone off, I would Valk, because then it means we can then go up and go and push up to go and help our team. Because obviously our honor would have backed off with the bomb, and we could also go for a res onto the soldier as well if we want to. I'm gonna see what you end up doing though. Oh. Oh no. But you know what? It's okay. But yeah, we have another opportunity to pop our Valk there. I feel like we've had 2 opportunities now where we should have popped our Valk and we don't end up using it. So if we can, just once again, don't be holding on to Valk right now. Because we could have definitely maybe built up like half to another Valk. Love this pushing up here though. So I'm causing it really quick because I'm sorry, a bit of my drink. I love this pushing up here. I love how you push up to go and damage boost the Bastion. Just obviously make sure that you have a way out a little bit sooner than what you do for when the Bastions are coming. But so good. We keep on going. We do have... Okay, so we pop it now. Nice. Love this. Okay. We have res. We have res. We could res this. Okay. So I like how you pop the Valk in order to get through to come and like stall it out. Because obviously we know our team is going to be coming through. However, go for this res. Okay. We can... Because the res was like here, wasn't it? Dum-de-dum. Oh, just do a quick little res over here. Woo! And then we go back to stalling, okay? I love how you use the orb in order to try and help you stall. But at the same time, okay, look where the payload is, okay? And there's only one person on it right now. So it's not going to push or directly hits to here, like, very, very soon, basically, okay? So if you can, try just to kind of, what's it called? Try and, like, go for this res, basically, so we can, like, go and res. And then go back to go and stalling out, basically, alright? Because I'd rather you had your Bastion back up, basically, for this, like, stalling contest, basically. But I love how you've used your Valk here, though. Really, really great. Finally used it as well, which is great. But so good. Obviously, nice stall. Nice damage response to the Hog as well. Really, really nice. Nice. When our Valk runs out, though, make sure that we're already, like, starting to make sure that we're getting off the point, basically, before, you know, before the Valk runs out. So make sure we're slinging a little bit sooner than what we do. Very, very nice. Obviously, you know, try to keep our Hog up. If we see Diva focusing us, okay, just play here. Like, let's just play here. The reason is because because us kind of being around here, like, hug, 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 peek me, hug, okay? We're providing this D.Va so much value off of us, and we're taking so much damage, okay? However, what we can do instead is, D.Va! Okay, and then she's either going to go back to go and contest the hog, in which case then we can obviously, you know, look to go and help the hog again. Or, she's going to dive you, in which case, hi, Bastion! GA. Or we can see the hog, and then we're like, okay, GA away from the D.Va, okay? We want to try and force this D.Va to, like, you know, we really want to try and make this D.Va work to come and get us, okay? We don't want to give us for free, basically. We want to try and, what's it called? We want to try and, like, play out of the way if we can, okay? So if we can, you know, like, wait for the D.Va to come and dive us and, like, play behind here, but don't be kind of walking into her LOS like this, being like, hog, I need to help you, okay? Just play back here. Alright, we keep it going, though. Click the run button, which is obviously really great. Now, you end up using a sling. It's just unfortunate that you end up kind of like just standing out in the LOS for as long as you could, okay? So play back, play safe, and then wait for you to either have like a good GA out, and you know that we're going to be safe. Don't just be kind of like sat there trying to tank damage, alright? But we keep it going. We have Arissa now instead of Hog as well. With Arissa's less sustainability, we do have to kind of like play with them a little bit more. Nice damage boost here. Very nice. Love how you as well decide to come over here, because obviously, you know, we need to like try and keep in beam range. It's not a flattering fun. No, but I feel like it's a really good representation of how you play though, Kazu. Because I feel like so far you've been playing really well. Like your beam management, obviously, has been absolutely amazing throughout this entire thing. I just feel like it's like slight little bits of decision making are a little bit iffy. Like for example, your obviously your Valk timings and stuff like that, and your decision making has been a little bit iffy, but honestly, like, your beam management is absolutely beautiful though, I will say, and your movement as well. I don't think I've had too many issues with your movement as well. Nice, obviously, sling forward to go and help the Bastion. Really nice. Nice. Remember, we don't desperately need to, so with the first, with the first Bastional, I liked that you damage boosted it, because obviously your soldier wasn't peeking it. However, with this Bastional, we're not desperate to damage boost this one. The reason is because this is going to be used more as a zoning ult. Can you see how, like, he's ended up using it to zone people away? I would then just focus my damage boost beam onto the soldier, because what's going to happen is this Bastional probably isn't going to get many picks, because obviously it's just going to zone people. But if we sit here and damage boost the soldier, can you see how, you know, his, like, helix and, like, shots could probably end up taking out this, like, Genji or like this Echo or thingy, basically. So if we can, try to sit here and damage boost your soldier to pick these guys off instead of going down to go and help the Bastion, because, you know, we have other people that are going to help with the zoning, basically, so we don't need to. But it's all good. Keep it going. Nice peel, obviously, for the soldier. Really nice. I'd push the damage boost a little bit sooner on him, but that's just me. Bomb, so we don't want to peek it. Nice. As soon as bomb is done though, I'd be looking to kind of get myself forward to go and help the Orisa. The reason is because obviously, you know, our Honor's gonna get focused with the Bastion now, so they could kind of like maybe keep themselves alive, but we could definitely maybe go to go peel for them as well. But also, I remember our Orisa's kind of like by herself. We want to try and keep her up as well at the same time. So just make sure that we're looking to kind of go and peel for them a little bit, which I'm hoping you're gonna do. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful. I loved all of this. This was absolutely amazing to get away from this D.Va, okay? Let's quickly rewind so I can talk to you guys about what Kazu's done here, because this was really well played. Very nice. It's very clear to me that you know what to do when a D.Va's chasing you. So I think my only little criticism here is I would have gone forward a little bit more here to try and like help them out, but other than that, really great. So we notice that D.Va is diving us, so we use the Aristas to go forward and go around. We know then that the D.Va's boosters is going to, what's it called? The D.Va is going to have boosters going chasers, so we're already hopping ourselves back away and around to try and, like, you know, make it harder for her to hit us. We then use them. Hold on, I'm going to carry on going so I can just sit and pause your gameplay, because that's what you end up doing. You then use the Aristas to go back up to where she was, because obviously you know that the D.Va's dropped. D.Va has used her boosters now. She's going to struggle to get us for another, like, 3 or 4 seconds. Beautifully played. Beautifully played. Nice. Okay. My only thing is then, once again, wait for the diva to come and dive us again. It's just unfortunate. But also do a different pathway of movement here, okay? So this is completely fine. This is perfectly played, okay? But now all you have to do is just sit here and vibe here, help your Orisa out, and then if the diva decides to come and dive up onto you again, oh, look. Because what you could do is you could still keep your beam onto the Orisa whilst also GAing to the soldier. I would GA to the soldier like this and then sling myself all the way down the stairs like this, because then we have someone to protect us. We have our soldier. Because then the soldier's going to obviously, you know, sit and shoot the diva mech. We can also maybe back off really, really far if we, like, desperately need to. But could you see how this would have been a little bit of a better movement here, basically, compared to, like, what we've done, basically? We end up kind of, like, GA before the Divas boosters have happened, basically. So you played it really, really, really well in the first instance. However, this one wasn't too well executed, okay? Just wait for the Divas to come and dive to you. Remember, if we're safe, stay in that space. We were really, really safe where we were up until the Diva wanted to dive us. At that point, then I would probably GA to the soldier. Alright, we keep it going, though. It's all good. I'm just gonna have a bit more of my drink as well. We're Nano Orisa, which really helps us stay up. And she's probably going to use her ult in a second if she needs it, which I don't think she does, which is really, really great. Nice. Everyone she ends up stalling out, which is very, very nice. Very, very nice. I would look to maybe push up here. The reason is because we want to try and, like, get a pick off, basically. So it's fine for you to kind of push up with your team here. You can also try and nick some of the healing off your Ana. Because Ana's used her Nano Boost recently and we're, like, nearly to Valk, we need to have Valk ready for next team fight. So I would look to kind of, like, maybe, like, start healing some of these guys up a little bit more and also pushing up with them a little bit more. That's what you end up doing, which is good. Nice. Once again, lovely damage boost. Love this. Very, very nice. It's very, very clear to me that you know kind of like with your beams and everything, which is very, very good. Nice. Backing off as well up onto the high ground again with your soldier. Another itchy head moment, but that's okay. Nice. What I would look to kind of go in here to go and help the Bastion. The reasoning is because I've not heard Echo use her focus beam, and right now Bastion's at a really like high focus beam like moment. Oh gosh, he's so skinny. Slay, Bastion. But yeah, no, if we can try just to make sure that we're hopping in to come and help this Bastion a little bit sooner than what we're probably going to do, because obviously we know the Echo's gonna have a focus beam, and right now Bastion's at really like high focus beam moment basically. So all it has to be is just needs to be like a G up to here basically, because we can like vibe up here basically. We don't need to like drop down here, but just like for a second or two like go and help him basically. That's all good. So what you do end up doing, which is really, really great, just obviously do it a little bit sooner. Pop your Valk. Pop your Valk. I'd pop my Valk. Nice res. No, the Ana just sat there emoting while she's been res. Actually iconic. That's actually iconic. I have no other words now. I'm just completely just been. But yeah, I would have maybe looked to pop my Valk when Orisa used her ult, because obviously we've lost the Ana. We could have also used the Orisa ult after like a couple of seconds to be able to use her res. I'm just gonna carry on. I've completely lost my train of thought at this point. Nice. That was a fine one to damage boost, because obviously our soldiers aren't really peeking it. Oh! Oh! Okay, okay. I'm just gonna let this play out. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this was meant for you, but it is not your fault your team died though. Also, let's be honest. Okay, let's rewind. Let's recap what's happened, okay? Okay, hold on. This was just piece of cake. Cool, okay. Right. I just I right. Was this nano actually meant for you as well, can I just ask? I don't know if this was meant for you. If this was meant for you, then like, you know, pop off. If this wasn't meant for you, I feel like you may have, like, you know, got in the way of, like, maybe the soldier or something, you know, or like the bastion here. Okay. When we're going in with our pistol for a nano about like this though, okay, look to see who is probably going to be, you know, make sure that we're only focused down one person. Because it feels like we kind of like go in panicking like, oh my gosh, and then, you know, we don't know who we're going to, what's it called, go and focus basically, okay? So when we're going in like this, who would I focus? I would probably maybe go and focus the Hanzo first, or maybe like the Kiriko. I like how you focus the Kiriko like straight away because obviously she's the one that's, you know, using her Kitsune and everything, but then she, you know, TP's out. I would look to maybe go for the Hanzo or something. The reason is because he's probably like the most stationary out of them all. It's probably gonna be the easiest to hit in our Nana bulk if we want to commit in with this. As well, realize as well, it was always unsolicited. Okay. I was just about to say, I was like, I swear, like, you know, this wasn't meant for you, but I love how, like, you know, you're what's called, you're utilizing it. Okay. Remember as well, we don't desperately need to use it straight away. Like, for example, you know, we can maybe, like, vibe with our team, like, for a second with the Valk and then maybe go in after that. But yeah, I think definitely focus on your target priority here because it feels a little bit like, I don't know who to hit, okay? Now, the reason why your team died in this team fight is because of a D.Va bomb. So this isn't on you as well, can I just say? This is not on you. You're in fact doing something at least because you managed to get the D.Va, obviously, after the bomb and everything like that. But you can't really do anything because obviously it's a D.Va bomb kill. Can't really do anything about that. Then the aim isn't really aiming here, I will be honest. You end up going back and going for a res, which is completely fine. And then obviously you end up just kind of getting hit with a Hanzo arrow like towards the end of it. I'm gonna see what ends up happening at this point now because obviously we've res the Orisa. I feel like the Orisa might just end up falling out over because obviously everyone else is like gone basically. I don't know how did she just slap the bomb. Oh, I love it. I feel like your Orisa is sadly gonna end up falling. I would rather you didn't res here and you just died, just so the Orisa can get back with the rest of the team for the last team contest. But with that though, it's not really your fault though, to be honest, with what's it called? It's not really your fault that team fight ends up being lost because obviously yes you do end up stealing the nano, but at the same time like 3 people died to a D.Va bomb, so that's not on you. We can keep going. Nice. Don't come to point here. Don't try and sling yourself onto this point. What you can do here instead is do a cancel GA. I would rather you, because you want to go to this bastion, right? Do a cancel G in front of the point like this. Because then it means that you're still in LOS of the bastion, but also you're contesting the point. Us G'ing ourselves in like this and slinging like this is an issue for 2 reasons, right? The first thing is we're using a sling. If we're using a sling, then we're going to have a larger GA cooldown, which means that obviously, you know, we're kind of like just stuck here for 2 seconds. Also, we've slung ourselves into the back line of the team, right? So look, there's a D.Va going to be looking at us. There's an Echo going to be looking at us. Mercy can look at it. Mercy can do whatever she's doing. But Mercy can obviously look at us. She ain't gonna do anything though. And obviously Hanzo can maybe like turn around to us as well. But for now, okay, we're gonna have like, oh, even Kiriko. Look, Kiriko's watching us as well, okay? Can you see how like so many people are like looking at us right now because we've done the sling in, okay? Instead, what I want you to do is, okay, I can help the bastion by GA cancel and just sit here. You can sit around here and crouch because then you can obviously, you know, you can sling yourself up onto here if like you need to have like a break for something because obviously someone else can go and touch. You can then maybe use another like J cancel or like a mini like backwards J in order to like to try and like keep on the point but also like have a bit of movement basically. But can you see how like this also blocks out our LOS from everyone else as well on this enemy team? Sure, it probably like would maybe help the Bastion out because obviously the Bastion's got headshot by a Hanzo, which now does like 200 damage. So if you can like try just try just kind of like vibe at this like kind of front bit here instead of slinging yourself to the back basically. Will we keep it going? Because can you see how like we end up taking so much damage because we go behind like that? But it's good, we keep on going. I'll switch to probably, yeah, I was about to say switch to a Kiri. Make sure we switch into the Kiri a little bit sooner than what we did. Oh, not a Kiri, alright. I TP off now. TP off once we know we've got other people on the point. Like, for example, we know that we've got our Reaper on the point now. So I would look to TP back because we're losing quite a bit of HP. So I TP back to my soldier and then we could just sit and vibe for a second, okay? We can sit and vibe, allow our health to regen and then kind of like just play back here basically and maybe like start spamming out some kunais or something like that like this. But we don't need to be on this point anymore. We can look to TP back basically. Kira is so hard to find. No, it's alright. We keep on going though. Nice TP back. Obviously, I would have done that a little bit sooner. Nice. Don't be forcing yourself to come forward here because you know we have the honor forward as well. We also have the Reaper, and us kind of walking ourselves forward is, as proven by the diva, making ourselves a target, okay? We want to play back and allow our health to regen slowly, so we can do that by just playing back. I would just, honestly, I would just sit here, play back with the soldier. Maybe, like, kind of like, walk around or something, like, you know, in order to get, like, a different angle from everyone else, basically. But we don't want to be, carry on walking forward here, because it's not going to get us any better position, and also it's going to end us, with us being picked off, okay? We want to try and just play back, play safe, and wait for our health to regen here, alright? Because what ends up happening is we end up obviously pushing forward and end up being taken out by the diva. So I will just play a little bit more safer there. Because then we would have Suzu and them for these guys. Nice. I love that as well. Can I say, I love that voice line where she says, "Hey, queen." Like, I love that. That's so cute. That's fine that, obviously, you're going to die in here. Because very much your whole point here was to go in and go Zuzu, the jungle queen. And obviously you have to TP in order to go and do that. Just my main key thing is when you've done that, make sure we're peeling off to the side if we can. Once again, we don't need to, we don't need to be going, we don't need to be staying on the point because we've got Junker Queen and Honor. Don't know why Honor's on here. But we have JQ in order to contest this. So if you can, try just kind of like walk away from the point once you've done that. Maybe try and pull the diva away if you can. Other than that though, we're just not getting taken out because obviously we used our Zuzu in order to keep JQ up. Which is kind of like what we needed to do anyways. And then they're just going to push it in because everyone gets taken out by a bomb. But other than that though, Kazu, really, really great so far. I think it's mainly just like little bits of decision making is going wrong for us. Other than that though, it's really, really great. Like obviously I can very tell that, you know your movement, you know how to like utilize your beams as well. It's really, really great. But it's just mainly your, what's it called? Oh, we switched to Witch now, which is quite cute. But we keep on going. It's mainly just, like, your decision-making at the moment. It's, like, a little bit lacking. Like, at some points, it's really, really great, but there's other points where it's, like, what are you doing? kind of thing. But still good. Nice, obviously, to begin with. Do a GA bunny hop to come and help res the soldier. What you can do is you can, like, GA into the Sojourn, and then just like come and res with a little bunny hop round here basically, because we want to try and still keep pushing up like quite quickly here basically, so we want to try and keep the soldier, we want to try and res the soldier as soon as possible. So I'd do that, but it's all good, keep going. Nice. The res would have been so much better if you kind of like did a bunny hop into the room basically. But it's alright, keep it going. Which you can't help Hog though, because Hog kind of just went in. If you need to help these guys, by the way, don't be afraid to sling yourself over here. The reason is because you and Kiriko are now kind of like peeking the exact same angle, which means that obviously, you know, people are just going to spam out this angle, okay? Maybe try to make people like, you know, shoot at 2 different angles. So maybe come round to come to this car in order to try and help your soldier a little bit. I feel like you guys are going to end up losing this team fight because unfortunately, you know, your Hog ends up kind of pushing in and dying. But we could definitely kind of like just come around here a little bit more and maybe you could help the soldier a little bit more by coming onto this off angle here. But so good, keep going. You're not going to get res off because you don't have res. Nice damage boost. Once again, we don't need to peek this. There's no need for us to peek this angle because, you know, it's not going to, you know, give us any extra information. And also we're not wanting to do any damage here. I would just look just to back off, reset, and go again with your team. Which is kind of like what you've done now, which is really, really great. Res that in a second. 2, 1. No, mind, we're just going to sit and teabag them instead. It's fine. Nice going in with the damage boost with Sojourn. Very, very nice. Nice. Nice speed management here. Nice. Lovely sling up. Nice positioning here as well. If we're safe to stay in that space, why are we why are we moving right now? We're so safe, okay? Because obviously the Echo hasn't come, it's coming dupe us. Hanzo's gone, so we can't come up and get us, and we're in such a good spot right now, okay? If we need to come and help these guys, then we could just drop main like this. But remember as well, you know, the Kiriko is here to come and help the Hog main, okay? So we don't need to be kind of slinging ourselves all the way back here. We can still stay pushed up with our Sojourn. Because what's going to happen is after we've got this pick off, is basically we want to try and go for a res. The Sojourn's going to go slide onto it, and then, you know, we can, what's called, we can get rid of the the Mercy, but the soldier's going to struggle because obviously you use this like big sling over here basically. So if you can, try just kind of like vibe over here basically. All right, but keep it going though. Nice. And maybe look to try and help the hog a little bit. Nice. Nice. What I would do here is I would look to sling in with the Sojourn. I would go into the Sojourn and either J myself into this room, or I'd go upwards like this, but we want to try and commit with Sojourn right now, alright? So do that as like a little bit more of a commitment. Nice. We ended up doing it, which is really great, but it's just a little bit late. So if we need to, we can GA through dragons. I feel like this is an opportunity where we should have GA'd through dragons, because we know obviously that the Sojourn's going to start, well, the Echoed Sojourn is going to start coming on to us, because obviously, you know, we've ended up being zoned by the dragons. If we're GAing through dragons at this angle, we can actually still survive it, because it doesn't do too much damage. We can also do exactly what you've done here, which is obviously go up, in which case we've also avoided the dragons. But we just need to make that decision a little bit sooner, basically. Or just GA ourselves completely, like, straight through it. But we keep it going. I'm going to see what we end up doing. So we've ended up backing out, because obviously the Sojourn. Nice, linking back up with the Sojourn as well. Just obviously be really mindful of your positioning, especially with the Hanzo still alive. Nice, go up with her. Very, very nice. Do that as a GA cancel buddy hop though, instead of your full sling, just once again to save your GA cooldown. Really, really nice. And then, lovely. Love how you allow the Kiriko and the Hog to heal themselves for their own ult charge. Very, very well played there. Very, very nice. Because I see so many Mercies like rushing to go and heal the Hog when they don't need to. Very, very nice. Lovely focus fire as well, trying to get the D.Va mech out. Very, very nice. Do that as a sling into this room, by the way, instead of just slinging yourself out here. The reason is because if we sling ourselves out here, then we're opening up all these angles of the castle. Compared to if we sling ourselves into here, then the only angle we're opening up is this one. The reason is because, obviously, what's it called? Like, people can't push from these stairs because, you know, that's back to your spawn. So the other place it can come from is, like, this angle here, in which case you could just sling yourself in, vibe with your Sojourn like this, and just keep on watching this angle, and obviously watch main as well, okay? But keep going. So what's going to be damage boosting your you could damage boost your Sojourn here, by the way, at the end of this in the end of this whole hog instead of actually your hog. The reason is because obviously hogs could push everyone away. It's going to do less damage compared to your damage boost Sojourn. But then obviously, you know, damage boost the hog in, which is exactly what you did. Very, very nice. Let's go straight back to your Sojourn. Very, very nice. Do a GA to here instead, this car. The reason is because we don't know who's up there. Now, we know, obviously, because I'm in the replay view, I can see where the Hanzo is. But right now, we don't know where the Hanzo is. The Hanzo might be coming up these stairs, ready to take an off angle, and we just sling ourselves up onto here. Oh, look, storm arrows. We're gone, okay? So, if we can, try instead to use our GA to, you know, just do a nice little GA cancel to this car, because then we're kind of covering both angles. It means then we can kind of listen out and hear if the Hanzo is above us, or work out if he's, like, main, which obviously this time he's main. But at the same time as well, we're still pushed up to help these guys, and we're still in a really good position. Because we end up kind of doing this, like, jump up, and then you realise, I shouldn't really be here, and then come back down, okay? Try just think a little bit quicker, and try to think to yourself, okay, we're going to go GA cancel here, and just vibe here. Alright, we keep on going though, really, really nice. It's fine if you go up now, because obviously, it's, you know, your Sojourn has gone up. Nice, obviously, peeling back. Very, very nice. Nice GA back as well. Just make sure we're being a little bit strict with our position here. If I'm doing a GA back here, I would look to either be crouched behind the payload, or I would be underneath this, like, ridgy bit here. Because people, like, can still, for example, Hanzo, can still shoot from you where you are. Because if this Hanzo peeks like this, oh, look, you're in LOS, pew, 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 you're gone, okay? Compared to if you were crouched underneath here, or, like, you sling yourself underneath this, like, little ridge bit, he can't shoot you because, you know, you're underneath cover, okay? So just use that sling to be underneath cover instead. All good though, we keep it going. Obviously, we know he's above. If we know the hands are... Oh! Go up again. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, I don't agree with the first sling up. However, because you do the first sling up, it means then that obviously you go up to the second one because obviously he had his he'd used his storm arrows. The reason why you don't want to contest him is because obviously he had the storm arrows. When Hanzo has storm arrows, we don't really want to like try and contest him because we're just probably gonna fall over. Luckily, he did not hit any of them, which is really really great. Now when you go back up for the second time and you realize he's backed off, that's fine. Just back off yourself and go back to your team because it's much better if you kind of stay back with your team and kind of play with them. But you definitely don't need to go up and contest him here. It's better if like you realize where he is and you correct your positioning basically for where that Hanzo is rather than you going up to go and contest him because you don't need to. Right, but keep it going though. Nice. Okay, we're going at him again. We're going at him again. If we realize we're gonna end up losing this 1v1, by the way, just pop Valk and get out. Popping Valk and get out means that you can still survive. And then you could go back to him. Because I know how you're healing your Valk and then you can go back to him if you desperately need to. I don't agree with you going back up to Hanzo a third time now though. Like this one was way too committing. I would rather you just kind of stay main and help these guys basically. If you desperately want to get this Hanzo though, pop your Valk and then go for him while you're trying to get out. Because once again, like we have our Valk, use our Valk as a kind of like what ends up happening, because I say this a lot to Mercies that are a little bit more higher ranked, where you end up kind of just using your Valk for your own survivability sometimes, which is completely fine, because it's better sometimes if you stay alive as Mercy than actually using it at like a good time, basically, especially because a lot of ults probably, don't get overwhelmed by Mercy's, by Mercy's Valk and everything like that. So you kind of end up using it a lot for your own survivability. I want you to use it just once him off the high ground, which, like, honestly, you can just let him vibe on the high ground if you want to, because there's so many good positionings that you can get as Mercy by, allowing him, okay? So let's say he's on this high ground. You can just stand here and beam. It's not affecting you at all. Sure, he's going to start spamming out from, people on main and everything like that, but, that's their problem. They can turn around and shoot them, okay? As Mercy, it's not really our problem unless if, we feel like we need to make it our problem, if you get me. So, but if you need to, obviously, use your Valk to survive and escape here, basically. But it's all good, keep on going. I'm gonna see what ends up happening. I think you guys are gonna reset the team fight because we've lost 2. I made it my problem, I must commit to it. Sorry, I love that comment, Kazu. But yeah, if just make sure that you remember that you got your Valk. Remember, Valk has infinite ammo and a really dodgy hitbox, so we can very easily go up if you want to. Alright, all good. We're just going to reset and go again, though. We have a lot of ultimates this next team fight, so make sure that we're looking out to see when Sojo's going to use her ult and also thingy. Ooh. Follow through with your Sojourn here, by the way, don't come up. I was wondering why you went up here. Just follow through with your Sojourn. Because your Sojourn is wanted to, press up these guys like high. She'll have a slide and she'll be like, this ends now, whatever she says for her ultimate. And she'll just start sliding and, she will get the hands up for you, alright? There's no need for you to, what's it called? There's no need for you to kind of come up here individually, alright? I'm going to see what we end up doing, though, because we have lost our soldier. I'm going to see what we end up doing. So we end up going for the res, however, as we do so, our Sojourn dies. Which I think is just kind of like a bad communication, because obviously our Kiriko wasn't with. Oh, go on. Nice. Love how you realize it's a bit too much. I like how you force him to go back, though, and completely out of the team fight, though. Allows, obviously, the Mercy to be distracted, and it means that Diva can get out of mech. It was nice. I respect that. But then also, I know, I love how, like, you realize, okay, I'm a little bit out of my depth, and you rotate back, though. Really, really nice. Has a teabagged me after I died, so I had to clock him back. I love that. Oh. Nice how you go to go and help. He's gonna be behind! I still can't believe you guys have won out this team fight, genuinely. It's actually insane that you guys, what's it called? You guys end up winning that out. Oh! Slide. I have no words, by the way. I don't know what I need to say at this point. I just love how you have beef with this Hanzo. Like, it's just making me giggle. Nice. I would sling myself in here to go and help the hog, by the way. Just because obviously Kiriko's just used Zuzu, so we need to try and keep him up. So if we can, try and help. Nice. Don't push yourself into the room here because we don't need to. I would instead focus on staying outside of the room and maybe looking for our Sojourn. Just try and make sure that she's okay, basically. But it's all good. Keep going. Nice help with the damage boost on the Kitsune and everything. You're going for the Hanzo again. I love how like as soon as you see the Hanzo, it's like a Glock on site, like we're going after her. So going after him. That's so funny. That makes me giggle for some reason. Alright, we have tried to kind of like stay with your team until you know the what's it called? The soldiers up here, because we don't really want to give away his positioning, okay? So kind of like to stay vibed back like with your team basically up until like, you know, we know that the soldiers up here, so we can go and damage with the visor. But yeah, just if we can try just to wait for him to peek before we go up there, basically. So as well, we don't know if it's safe up here as well. There could maybe be the Hanson maybe could be there again. Yeah, you know, you never know. We just want to check that that's safe first, which we can do by the soldier scouting out ready for a visor. All right, let's see what ends up happening now though. So to peel back to our team, which is completely fine. Nice. I will look to peel for your nice peel. Very nice peel. Very nice peel. Very nice. Beautifully played there. Have no issues with that. Absolutely amazing, Kazu. Very nice. That's fine if you can't res right now. It looks like, yeah, I was about to say heal and hog a little bit sooner. Very nice. Still stay pushed up with these guys. This is still really winnable. Like, you guys can take so much space now because the D.Va has been demexed and everything. So still pay pushed up, okay? We can even pop Valkyrie in order to try and help people get out if we desperately need to. Make sure you're being a little bit more accurate with that GA, but really great. Try and heal up your hog a little bit more here, just to make sure that he's okay, but I love the damage boost here. Nice. My only thing is that, yeah, we didn't use Valk, okay? We could have maybe used Valk. We could use Valk. You know when, like, you're kind of, like, you guys all got stuck in this room and then you start kind of pushing back again out of this room. I would look to maybe pop the Valk here just to kind of get a few more, like, cleanup kills a little bit sooner. But other than that, though, really well played there. I specifically loved, I'm just kind of round 2 complete on my screen. I specifically love this movement where you go to go and help out the soldier, you then J into this room, then you realize the D.Va's going to end up diving and you do, like, a straight, like, J to your hog and out. Beautiful. I was contemplating with Valkyrie. Do it. Honestly, if you're sat there and you're contemplating Valkyrie, just pop it. Honestly. Because my biggest piece of advice is you're never ever going to find a perfect time to Valk. It's either you use it and then you'll regret it afterwards, which sometimes happens, or you use it in like a really good way. Also, it's going to be a draw or a win for you guys as well, which is kind of huge. Because obviously you got it in more than a minute as well, which is really great. But yeah, if you're sat there contemplating Valk, just use it. Or use it for your own survivability, because I feel like that's something that can, that can really help you out as well, Kazu. We'll keep it going. I'm just going to fast forward it forward a little bit so we're ready for the attack. Pretty much have the exact same team again. Honestly, I have no issues apart from maybe we need to kind of make sure we're topping up our hog a little bit more just because I'm getting a little bit scared that it's going to fall over. But it's all good. Nice. Just do this as a bunny hop. Oh, do this as a bunny hop just behind there because we don't need to sling ourselves all the way back here. Should I Valk in a 1v5? I remember a VOD you had before that did that. I mean, yeah, I have seen that where it's like you what's it called? You did Valk in a 1v5. Don't do that. Don't Valk then, okay? But it's like if you still have like the majority of your team alive, maybe you're missing like one person and you feel like Valk can really still help with this team fight, just pop it. Not in a 1v5 though, don't do that. But also if you feel like you need to survive yourself, but not for a 1v5, okay? Hope that clarifies. But nice. I would do this GA, by the way, if you want to, just to go behind the car, because, you know, you're taking a little bit of damage here from the D.Va, which you don't need to. Just do a GA to the car here. Oh! Don't do this. Why would Jane to go and fight Diva? We we don't need to 1v1 this Diva because we're not gonna demech her. We're not gonna do anything because she's a tank. She's just gonna sit there and just take her high ground like raw. Like, you know, she's just gonna stand there, okay? I would instead just stay focused on damage boosting and playing underneath her. Like, for example, we can still play into this room and maybe help our Sojourn push forward a little bit. Like, we don't want to kind of be like, hi, Diva, and like come into pistol her, okay? Because this is doing nothing for us, okay? I was scared because I'm a witch. I'm just gonna keep going. I've no comment. So we sling ourselves to the health pack, which is completely fine. Sadly, Sojourn ends up falling. Nice res. Just unfortunately, your hog hasn't fallen and Kiri just have a Zuzu for it. It was very, very nice res though. I respect the res. But I feel like we could have avoided her falling by what's it called? Oh, nice. Oh, nice little hello to the team. We don't need we don't need to sling ourselves forward like this. We don't need to be going up forward like this. We could just we could just stay back with these guys and just wait for them. Remember, it's getting to last fight territory here. We just want to try and work on surviving and getting to the point of using our ults if we can. So if we can, try just don't be flinging ourselves up and forward like this. Wait for our team. But we keep on going. Nice peel for Kiri here. Because obviously we want to try and get her out as quick as we can. Nice, obviously, attempts on the damage boost of the thing. Don't come forward again as well. Very, very nice. We still have a couple seconds before we touch this point, so there's no need for you to desperately sling yourself onto, okay? We don't need to start touching this point until like 3 or 2 seconds. I would rather we like maybe like, you know, help to hog out and then maybe just sling onto at the last second if we desperately need to. But we don't need to be touching this point. We'll see what ends up happening though. Nice, and you end up obviously getting back out. Don't go back on though, okay? If we've done the sling to get back on, allow our team, because our team's gonna come and kit soon in, just leave this point and then just kind of stay back for a second. I don't think, do you have res? I don't think you have res. Oh, you do have res. Okay, go back and go res, okay? Because what's gonna happen is we know our Kiriko's gonna have kit soon coming up because our Kiriko's gonna have a lot of healing, if I'm being honest, okay? So what I would do here is this is fine for you to sling on, okay? You decide to make that choice. We G ourselves out. And just wait a second, okay? Because the kit soon is going to allow these guys to speed on for a second. We can just sit here and res because they're going to be distracted by this. We can then go back in with a damage boosted Sojourn. Nearly got our ult. We can also, like, you know, work with our soldier to try and get his visor up a little bit quicker. But we don't need to sling ourselves back on here, okay? Because we've contested the point ready for the overtime, so we don't need to be kind of staying on here. All right? I'm gonna see what ends up happening with your team though. Or Honor's 1 HP? No, I feel like you guys are unfortunately going to lose this. But yeah, it's all because we don't need to sling ourselves on. I think there's another Demon Bomb kill. I mean, she was good. She didn't have it. But yeah, we should have definitely not slung ourselves back on, okay? We don't need to be touching the point unless we desperately need to as Mercy. And right now, we're going to just allowed our team to. Alright, Kazu, overall though, your Mercy is absolutely amazing still. Genuinely, like, it's very, very clear to me that you know how to use your beams. It's absolutely beautiful that you know, obviously, you know how to damage boost really, really well. When you're healing as well. Honestly, your beam management is absolutely beautiful. Like, genuinely. Like, I have no issues with your beam management. It's obviously very clear to me that you know where to damage his Roadhog hook as well. Like, it's absolutely amazing. Love that, okay? Your positioning as well in general is really, really great. Just, there's been a few times where it's a little bit like wish-washy, okay? Just make sure that we're still G'ing ourselves with a purpose to certain areas. Yes, Kazu. That's my main thing for you, okay? Please stop being so aggressive, okay? I respect the aggressiveness, okay? Because I play also quite an aggressive Mercy myself, but this is a tad bit over the top of aggressiveness. It started out okay at the beginning with your aggressiveness, like, don't get me wrong. There's certain areas where I feel like, yes, you need to be aggressive and you've done really, really well. But then, for example, with the Hanzo got a little bit obsessive, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you know, trying to get the Hanzo was a little bit obsessive towards the end, okay? So maybe try to calm that down a little bit if you can. And obviously, same thing again as well with the Diva. We got a little bit too aggressive, okay? So just try not to, you know, try not to allow that to happen as we're playing. Because, honestly, your Mercy Kazu is really, really great. As well with Valk, okay, try not to hold on to it. Obviously, we talked a lot about it as it happened, basically. Teabag me. Yeah, I know, but that's when you could just put, like, a little upset face into the chat and hope they pity you. Because that's what I do. But yeah, no, just obviously if we can try, just obviously, you know, once again, start being a little bit aggressive with this pistol and make sure we're not holding on to Valk as well. You know, sometimes we can use our Valk for survivability if we need it. Because obviously, you know, having yourself alive as Mercy is 10 times better than you being dead. So there's just been a few times where we could definitely pop Valk a little bit more, as we talked about. But yeah, no, thank you so much obviously for the vlog, Kazu, and thank you so much for everyone on YouTube as well as on Twitch to be watching this. You guys can get your own VOD views. Obviously, I'll talk about it at the beginning, so you know, could just rewatch that if you do want to find out how you get your own VOD. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye!